Hello everyone, the greatest goblin that ever lived is here for my comic book review for this week in July 2010. I got 6 books to cover, but before I get started I want to give a special plug to my girlfriend's channel. It's Lenora2003 here on YouTube. If you ever get the chance, and if you don't mind, please go to her channel and look at her videos. Her and I just did 5 videos of us goofing off at Wal-Mart. We had a load of fun doing these videos, and I think they need to be seen because I truly think she did a good job. And Jennifer, if you're watching this, I love you. Alright, so let's get to the comic book, shall we? We gotta start things off like we always do. We're gonna start off with Amazing Spider-Man. This is number 638. Part 1 of One Moment in Time. I know I'm probably going to get some negative feedback for this, but everybody should know me by now. I'm honest and I'm very blunt with my reviews. Okay? Now, with that being said, let me review this the way I want to do it. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who disagree with what I'm about to say. And I apologize in advance because this is going to be brutal. We waited 3 years for an explanation as to what happened between Peter and Mary Jane. 3 years. And this is the best they could come up with. We finally get the answers to what Mary Jane whispered into Mephisto's ear. And I have to be honest. This book blew. Joe, hey Fat Quasada, if you're watching this, fuck you. Moving on. Darkwing Duck number 2. Yeah, I know, I missed out on issue 1, and I'm still kicking myself for that, because, you know, I love nostalgia. Hell, let me show you something. You want to know how I like Darkwing Duck? Look at this. Does that tell you I'm a fan? There you go. An old Darkwing Duck toy. This was refreshing. It made me feel like a kid again. It really did. Very good stuff. I loved it. It's good to see Darkwing Duck told in a modern day twist, and thank you to Boom Studios for putting Darkwing Duck back in the scene. This is really going to be a welcome back to all the old school Darkwing Duck fans, and hopefully this will open up some fresh eyes to the character of Darkwing Duck. And I'm sure there's a lot of young kids who missed out on an incredible cartoon, but if you're an old fan like me, or if you're wanting to get involved with the character of Darkwing Duck, then jump on board with this series as I did. I may have missed out on issue 1, but I'm going to start with issue 2, and it's going to be just incredible for me. That is, if they continue to write it this well. Very good stuff. Let's move on with Avengers number 3. Excuse me. I'm still trying to get that One Moment in Time bad taste out of my mouth. Bendis and John Romita Jr. Yeah, I know not everybody's a fan of Bendis. Bendis can hit or miss on occasion, and this time he kind of hits it. This book was okay. It still has that feeling of old school Avengers type stories, but at the same time it's just good to me. It's not great, it's not perfect, but it's good, and that's all I can say. But the thing that saves it for me is John Romita Jr.'s artwork. He is one of my top favorite artists. I'm sure my buddy Chris would know that. But you know, the John Romita Jr. artwork was the main reason why I bought this book. Bendis is a good writer on occasion, but there are times when he can miss. But thankfully, this is one of the times where he's simply good and the book is worth buying. That's all I can say. Whether or not this is going to be a great series or not is still too soon to tell. I'm just going to say that book was good, and the Romita Jr. artwork is what makes it worth buying. Moving along, Birds of Prey number 3. Gail Simone, thank you for bringing the series back, because right now it's getting better. Issue 1 was good. Issue 2 was good. This is good as well. No change. It's not any worse. It's not any better. It's still at the same. It's still at the same level it has been. It's good, and I can go with good. Good's good, but what killed me was the Penguin in this book. The Penguin just killed me. I was reading this the very day. I read this like a couple hours after I bought it. Maybe 2 or 3 hours after I bought it. Because I was busy yesterday. But the Penguin's stuff just killed me in here, and I just nearly died laughing at the stuff involving the Penguin. But the storytelling is good. I love the character development of Black Canary, of Oracle, and of Huntress. I love the character development of everybody in this book. The Penguin was there just for comedy relief, but in a nutshell, this was a good book. It's not perfect, because I think Gail Simone, in my personal opinion, does better with Secret Six than she does with Birds of Prey. But it's good, and if you're a fan of Birds of Prey during the last run, then I don't think you're going to be disappointed with the beginning of this run. It's good. Pick it up. I feel bad that I missed out on the first run of Birds of Prey, but thankfully, I got another series to get on board with, and if Gail Simone's writing it, then I'm willing to bet it's going to be good stuff. It's going to be good stuff. Let's move along. Continuing with the Brightest Day. This is Brightest Day number 6, involving the Martian Manhunter. And this time once again they got the cover accurate this time. The main focus is on Martian Manhunter, and there's just a couple of twists in here that was just like, that was alright, but I gotta tell you, this book was better than issue 5 was. Is it still running too slowly? Yes. I have to admit it. This series is still running really, really slow. But thankfully, I'm still enjoying it. Johns and Tomasi continue to write good stuff. Ivan Reyes, of course, does the good artwork. However, it still just feels really, really slow. I like the story involving Aquaman and Mera. Yeah, but the Martian Manhunter stuff was what got me interested, and all I can really say is this book, again, it's good, but it could be better. I mean, it's running way too slowly. Now, some miniseries start off slow and then pick up as it progresses. This has just been flatlined at slow. It's good, but I'm just saying it can be better. It can be umphed up a little bit. All I can say is it is what it is, and thankfully it's only $2.99. Now for the pick of the week, and I almost didn't have one, and then I read this book, and I was like, yes, this is it. It belongs to X Factor. X Factor 207. This is my pick of the week. Yes, I know I'm going to get the jokes of the dudes kissing dudes and stuff. Who cares about that? It's great storytelling, great artwork. Peter David writes another solid issue, and I loved the interaction with the characters in all the separate stories. The Monet and Baron Mordo scenario at the beginning of the book was fantastic. I geeked out when I saw what she did to Baron Mordo. I looked at it, I went, oh, damn. Yeah, it's one of those moments, and it's just, Peter David, and he's going back to ending on a cliffhanger, and I like that. Not too many people can get away with ending almost every issue with a cliffhanger. Peter David can do it. It works for him. It's what makes this series shine, and I will still say it to this day. This is still the best X-Men related title on the shelves going. If you're not collecting X Factor, then damn it, you should be. Fantastic writing, fantastic artwork. The character development is spot on. I love every minute of it, and I'm glad I'm still on board with a great series from a great writer. Enough said. Thanks for watching, everybody. Once again, a special plug to my girlfriend's channel, Lenora2003. Go check it out and look at us goof off at Walmart. Thanks again for watching my reviews, everyone, and until next time, I'll see you later.